Hi, boys and girls. This is a story called In the Forest, Story and Pictures by Marie Hall Etz. So what do you think by looking at the cover? What do you think this might be about? I had a new horn and a paper hat. Did you ever make a paper hat? And I went for a walk in the forest. A big wild lion was taking a nap, but he woke up when he heard my horn. "Where are you going?" he said to me. "May I go too, if I comb my hair?" So he combed his hair and he came too. When I went for a walk in the forest, 2 elephant babies were taking a bath, but they stopped their splashing when they saw me. "Wait for us," they said, as they dried their ears. One put on his sweater, one put on some shoes, and the elephant babies came too. When I went for a walk in the forest, 2 big brown bears sat under a tree. They were counting their peanuts and eating jam. "Wait a minute," they called. "We want to go too." So they picked up their peanuts and a spoon for the jam, and the big brown bears came too. When I went for a walk in the forest, a mother and father kangaroo were teaching their baby how to hop. "We'll bring our drums," the mother said, "and our baby is no bother at all. I carry him in my pocket." So the baby climbed into his mother's pouch, and the kangaroos came too. When I went for a walk in the forest, an old gray stork was sitting down beside a pool of water. He sat so still that I had to go near to see if he was real. The stork stood up and looked at me. He did not say one word, but when I went back to my animals, that funny bird came too. 2 little monkeys high up in the trees stopped playing and shouted when they saw me. "A parade, a parade, we like a parade." So they got their best suits from a hole in the tree, and the 2 little monkeys came too. When I went for a walk in the forest, I spied a rabbit behind a tall weed. "Don't be afraid," I called to him. "If you want to go too, you can walk with me." So the rabbit came too. Think he might be frightened of all those animals compared to big animals. I blew my horn, the lion roared, the elephants trumpeted through their trunks, the big bears growled, the kangaroos drummed, the stork clapped his bill. The monkeys shouted and clapped their hands, but the rabbit made no noise at all when I went for a walk in the forest. We came to a place made for picnic and games, so we stopped and ate peanuts and jam and some ice cream and cake that were there. Oh, looks like a party. We played Drop the Handkerchief once all around. And London Bridge is falling down. Then I was it for hide and seek, and everyone hid except the rabbit. He just stood still. Can you see everybody? Can you find them all? Coming, I called. Then I opened my eyes. There wasn't an animal there at all. But there was Dad. He was hunting for me. Whom were you talking to? He said. To my animals. They are hiding, you see. But it's late, Dad said, and we must go home. Perhaps they will wait till another day. He must have some tall trees in his backyard. What do you think? So I called to them as I rode away. Goodbye, I said. Don't go away. I'll hunt for you another day. When I come for a walk in the forest. And there's the little boy with his paper hat and his horn. So do you ever go for a walk in the forest? And sometimes you see lots of animals in the forest. We don't have any lions or elephants or kangaroos in our forests here in northern Wisconsin. But I bet if you go on a walk in the forest with your family, you'll find lots of animals that we have. Bye-bye.